Using the information in the Greek overview videos that I made, now we can go to translating to get a just rough translation of our passage here. We're going to go through Luke 15:3-7. I probably won't be able to get through the whole thing in this video, but this is the parable of the lost sheep. So, first word, ipin. We know it's aorist, so we go over here, verbed, so past summary action, third person singular, so he, she, or it. He, she, or it said. In context, it is Jesus speaking, so he said. But, so but he said. We have a prepositional phrase. We always treat them together. Pros avtus, to is the preposition. To avtus. This is actually from avtos. This is wrong. Just showing that the parsings on Bible Arc are infallible. So this is actually from he, she, or it, but it's plural accusative, so it would be them. So he said to them, tin parivalin. So the parable, these are accusative, so they are the object of this verb. He said the parable, tavtin, this. So he said this parable to them, legon, participle, come here. It doesn't have an article before it, so it's probably adverbial. So we add the ing, saying. He said this parable, saying. Tis, which, what? Probably what here. It's a question. And we can see here at the end of the verse that there's the semicolon, which means that it's a question. So what anthropos? So this is nominative, so it's the subject of a verb. And the verb is actually way over here, but we'll just walk through. Nominative, man. So what man? Prepositional phrase. Ex, which is from out of, or from out. What man from imon, from you, and it's plural, from you all. Echon, participle, no article, probably adverbial. Having. Ekaton, provata. We see these are accusative, so they are acting as the object of the verb. Having 100 sheep. Ke, and. Apolesas, and it's a participle, no article. We're going to put ing, and losing. N is in the accusative, so it's the object of this losing. Losing one. Ex avton, one out of. He, she, or it, but it's plural, so them. So he loses one of them. U katalipi, so the verb here is present active indicative. Katalipi, so here's present. Am verbing, so he is losing. He's losing one. He's or leaving behind. He's leaving behind something. And it is negated here. So here, since it's a question, we would say something like, does he not leave behind? Or is he not leaving behind? But that doesn't make sense in this question. So does he not leave behind the inanikonta, accusative, so it's the object of what he's left behind. Leave behind the 99, prepositional phrase, in the desert, the wilderness, ke, and brevete, present, middle, indicative, third person singular, and he is going, or he goes. Epi to apollolos. Epi is a prepositional, so this is all a prepositional phrase. So he goes on the basis of, probably here, for the apollolos, participle, with the article. So substantival. He goes for the losing one. Here it's referring to the sheep, so the lost one. Eos, until. Every, aorist active subjunctive. Subjunctive here. So let's go right here. We put might before the verb with subjunctive. Until he might find avto. He, she, or it is accusative of what he finds. He finds the sheep. He finds it. Until he finds it. So does he not leave the sheep to go and find this lost one? Verse 5. Ke'evron, and Evron is participle, and finding implied it, and so he finds the sheep, and finding epithethesin, third person singular, so he, present, so is placing, or just present tense, so he places the sheep, he places it. Epi tous omus. This is a prepositional phrase. Epi means on. You can see this is a compound verb. It has epi before it. So tethesin would be place. Epi is upon, and we have the preposition repeated here. So he places it upon the shoulders, plural. So shoulders, not just one shoulder. He places on the shoulders of two. This is genitive. So coming up here, we put of before the noun. So, and it's singular. So of he. That's not grammatically right. He places on the shoulders of him, or his shoulders. Cheron. This is participle. No article. So probably adverbial. Rejoicing. Rejoicing. Verse 6. Ke, and. Elthon, another participle. And coming, istonikon, is a prepositional phrase. So is means into, and coming into the house, or his house probably, and coming into his household, or his house. Present active indicative third person singular, sin chali. He is calling together, or he calls together. What does he call together? We see Philus here is in the accusative. He calls together the friends, since it's plural, multiple friends, and the neighbors. These are all accusative, so they're both the object of this verb. He calls together his friends and neighbors. Legon, participle again. Saying, avtis. This is plural and dative. So dative, we come up here, and it's twib, noun. Saying, twib, since it's plural, them. Here, probably the to makes the most sense. Saying to them. He's not saying with them or saying by them. He's saying to them. What's he say? He says, sin charite. This is an imperative, so it's a command, right here. Command, rejoice. Command, rejoice. And then this is dative from I, twib, me. Probably, since this means rejoice with, we use the W, the with. Rejoice with me. Oti, since. I, aorist, so past summary. I found the sheep, genitive, of me, the participle of the apollos, the losing one, or here, the lost one. And this is acting attributively to the sheep, so it's giving an attribute of the sheep. I have found my lost one. In the next video, I'll go over verse 7.